All right, are you ready for a dream vacation or looking to plan your next adventure? I know I am. Imagine spending the night in an ocean view room and waking up in a new city every day. That's just what you'll be doing thanks to HSN and an exclusive offer from CrewCon Cruise Outlet. Experience modern luxury aboard celebrity cruise lines as you sail the Caribbean. Visit exciting locations such as San Juan, St. Thomas, St. Kitts, Antigua, St. Lucia, Barbados, many others for as low as $549 per person. You can take a 7-night Caribbean cruise in an ocean view cabin, and that's just $79 per person per day. And this includes all your accommodations, meals, entertainment, plus all of your cocktails and tips. And to sweeten the offer, when you book through HSN and CrewCon, you'll get a $100 shipboard credit per cabin to use on anything that you want, from spa treatments to shore excursions. But you must call now because this special offer for HSN customers is only available if you book by June 30th. Celebrity Cruises is known for their amazing food and wine, award-winning ships, and impeccable service, and it is affordable luxury. So imagine yourself on this luxurious ship enjoying breakfast with an ocean view, activities on the lawn, daily massages, relaxing by the pool, romantic sunset walks on the deck, dinner, live music and dancing with friends, and a late-night stop to try your luck at the casino. There's something for everyone on Celebrity. It's the perfect fit for couples, foodies, girlfriend getaways, and special events like anniversaries and weddings. So treat yourself to that dream vacation today for as low as $549 per person. You can take a 7-night Caribbean cruise in an ocean view cabin. That's just $79 per person per day. And this includes all your accommodations, meals, entertainment, plus all of your cocktails and tips. And of course, when you sweeten that offer, book through HSN and CrewCon, you get a $100 shipboard credit per cabin to use on anything you want. Spa treatments, shore excursions, an exclusive offer ends June 30th, so hurry, book now by calling the number on your screen or go to hsn.com and search keyword cruise to see all of CrewCon's special offers. Well, that sounds good to me. I'm a customer. Does that count? Annabelle, I'll tell you, let's go. You want to share a cabin? Exactly, sounds good to me.
I'll tell you what, you can have all the alcohol because so you could double up because I heard the way you said that.
See, I know, boy, that would be the perfect getaway. All right, well, what's cooler than a cruise from CrewCon? It is your item. Annabelle Sherman is here. You know what a fan, quite literally, I am of this. You've heard the story. I own 2 of these. I think I'm gonna buy my 3rd one tonight because yes, you can move it from room to room, but Annabelle, you have hands down changed my life. I'm serious about this. I am sleeping through the night now. I'm not sweating through my pajamas. I'm comfortable when I cook all my little gourmet meals. Nice. And the thing is, to me, this is like the Goldilocks, you know, kind of that lake effect, that Goldilocks cooling or lake effect. Because while no, it's not intended to cool your entire room, it's intended to cool you and your personal space. You know, I love it.
Yeah, it just does 45 square feet.
Right.
So that's like 9 by 6, 10 by 5. So it is your personal space.
5 by 8.
There you go. It covers your whole body.
Exactly.
But that's great because you're going to put it at your nightstand, like Shannon said.
Yeah.
Or you're going to put it next to you while you're reading your book. Or you're going to put it in your tent and be glamping instead of camping.
Oh, that's a
and then you're going, wait a second, how can I do that? I'm going to tell you how you can do that. Well, first of all, you can see that there is actually a breeze coming out of here. And the other important thing to do is to show you what's the temperature difference? What's the temperature in the room and what's coming out of the Arctic air? Because that's kind of the proof is in the pudding, right?
Absolutely.
So let's do that. Let's turn this on. And so it is 72.5 in the room right now. Now let's see what's coming out of the Arctic air. 62.
Oh,
there we go.
Wow.
So that's a nice drop. We've been getting between 10 and 20 degrees in the cooliness.
That's good.
Because if you think of, if you had to turn down your AC 10 degrees, it would cost you a fortune.
You bet it would.
And not everybody wants to be that cool.
Yes.
You know, you might have a hubby who wants to be warmer and you want to be cooler. So you put it next to your nightstand and it brings you this cool breeze. So, but here's a brilliant thing. We're actually running this off of this iCharge or InstaCharge personal charger. That's why I said you could take this camping, and it is perfect for your emergency kit. Even if you're thinking, well, I don't need the extra coolness, you do need this in your emergency kit.
You do.
For when you have power outages.
Yes.
When you have the tornado threat, when you have the hurricane threat, especially if you're a new mom and you have a baby, how much would you pay to have a cool breeze just, you know, to hit the baby at least,
for
you know?
For
so,
sure.
and what you're looking at here is our deluxe version. You know how HSN always tries to get you the better deal?
Yeah.
So this is the deluxe version. And you know what? We have to talk about that bathroom. Because you come out of the shower, right? And you're all hot and sweaty, but you want to get your makeup on so you can get out. And you're dripping. Put this in the bathroom and it will bring that cool breeze so you can get your makeup on sooner.
For sure.
It really is a nice, nice asset. If you're working in the garage and you're doing your do-it-yourself project, add that cool breeze. And you can add it virtually anywhere and you're going to get a degree difference of between 10 and 20 degrees. So let's take a look at this unit.
Can I just point out, you convinced me to buy another one now. Because no kidding, because I was at work a little earlier today and I'm like, I was literally sweating all the makeup off as I was putting it on. Oh, that's so, why didn't I even think of the bathroom before? That's crazy.
It's so funny because I have some girlfriends who that's the first thing they thought. Like, oh, this is going in the bathroom. It's true. And what's nice is, thinking of the bathroom, this is about the size of a tissue box.
Yeah, it is actually.
So it doesn't take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
And you know, if you wanted a little bit higher, I would actually elevate it on something, like, you know, just elevate it a little bit so that breeze is really hitting you in the face. So what's happening? This is an evaporative cooler. What does that mean? It takes the air that's over here, which is your hot air. It passes it through the unit, and the fan brings it in, it passes it over the water, and then out comes cold air. So that is the lake effect. Think about it in the summer. Have you lived in the city, and then in the summer, what do you want to do for the kids? Oh, we're going to take you to the lake. Why? Because it's cooler by the lake. There's a breeze, and you get that breeze. This is the same thought pattern. You're bringing in that air, you're making it cool by passing it over water. Now, where is the water going? Right here. So you could take a water bottle or a cup or whatever, 20 ounces of water, and then it will last for a couple of hours. And
depending on, you know, what speed you have it set on.
That's right on. And you've used it. So, you know, if you put it on high, you use it more quickly. Put it on low, you have less. But it's so easy to fill it. So when it goes down, just pour more on. That's what I do. I keep this in my office, and when I'm running out of water, I just keep a water bottle and I top it off. I just top it off.
Same thing.
So 20 ounces of water. Now, there you see hot air coming in, passing through the water. But take a look at this. You see this? We're going to turn down the light so you can see it a little bit better.
I love that.
This is an LED light, and it actually has 7 colors, and it can rotate through colors, or you can make it land on your favorite color. Red, blue, green, teal, the white, or you can have no color. If you have a baby, you might want to use it as a night light.
It's a great night light.
Or ambient light. You have that light and you have the cool breeze coming out. It's just a nice side effect, and it looks really, really pretty there as well. Now, here's another thing. I'm going to turn this to the front because I'm going to take a second way. You saw that I used the heat gun, and I showed you the temperature drop. You saw that I put the pinwheel in front of it and you had a breeze. So here's another way. I actually have a thermoreactive plastic.
Hey, as you do that, though, that's one of the differences between this and the infomercial, right? Everything, so you get like
20% more powerful.
So you get more power.
Get more power.
Okay, so this is like a little cooling pad. It shows.
Well, this is a pad. This is just a thermal plastic that reacts to cold.
Gotcha.
It's another way of me showing you that the cold air coming out turns the color.
So it's turning cold already?
It's turning that cold, so it's changing the color. So the thermoreactive plastic is another way to show, although you can't feel it for me, you're gonna get it home and feel it. It actually is cold breeze turning this thermoreactive plastic. So let me, you mentioned what is so special about this.
Sorry, I got ahead of the game. I put the cart before the horse there.
No, it's fine. Those are good questions, and you probably have similar questions. So this is the deluxe. So deluxe means 2 things. This is 20% stronger than the one on the infomercial, which is really nice. And then the other thing is, what goes over that filter that you just saw is actually this little vent.
Love that.
And you see how the vent moves? So this is an adjustable vent, and that's what you get on the deluxe version.
Handy.
Which means you can aim the cool breeze, like up at your face, down at your chest, down at your feet.
That's what I do.
I do too.
I do.
And I actually find I get a little chilly, believe it or not, and I have to put it down so it's hitting here instead of my face.
If you, whether you have your own personal summers going on, as I do, or when Vonabelle was talking about, when we showed you that thermo gun, if you could imagine turning down your air conditioner by 10 degrees, yes, A, first of all, it's costing you a fortune, but B, I don't need my guest bedroom cold where the doggone thermostat is, so everything gets cold by the guest bedroom, but it's still hot in my master bedroom because the ductwork. I wish I would have known what I know now when I, put together my townhome. So this is cooling, comfortable air on demand where you need it. And whether it is that personal summer, whether it is that hot room, whether you're someone like me who loves to cook, a lot of times I'll have both ovens going and the stove top, and then the temperature goes up easily by 10 or 15 degrees in my kitchen, so my poor little air can't keep up. Or whether it is glamping, whether it is working on that car in the garage, whether it is, just sitting on your sofa, and again, the ductwork is not where you need it to be. Right. Vonabelle, the one thing that I love about this, and I mentioned this to you the last time we worked together, and maybe it's because I do have allergies and sinus issues, etc. I can't have like a regular air. The regular air stuff kind of dries me out.
Yes.
It actually makes me a little uncomfortable.
That's a complaint for a lot of people.
It is. So what I love most about this, in addition to everything, because I love everything about this unit, and now I'm going to buy 2 more, is my parents actually live on a lake, and it feels like the breeze that comes off the lake.
Right.
It's not too much. It's not too little. It's kind of like the Goldilocks of cool. It's just right where I need that cooling on demand.
Yeah. And it's so true. And here's another thing, if I use a fan, because we have a fan as an example here, when I use a fan by my desk when I'm working, my papers go flying.
Yes, oh true, absolutely.
But with this, the air is so cool, it's not that strong that it sends my papers flying.
No,
where I have to put paperweights on everything.
Yes, I've done that. Good
just
grief.
to get a cool breeze, you don't get that. So you don't have the breeze blowing everything, you just get the breeze to make you feel cold.
You do.
And here's what you don't think about with a fan. So you have a fan, you have hot air on this side.
Sure.
And then there's a fan, it's whipping the hot air.
Right,
It's still sending out hot air on this side, hot air on this side. So it's just moving air, but it's not changing the temperature.
Right.
With the Arctic air, we're actually changing the temperature of the air, dropping it between 10 and 20 degrees.
That's true. You're right.
Something happens in the middle. We take the warm air, and in the middle, the fan sends it over the cold water, which is in here. And by the way, it's regular tap water.
Sure, yep.
But if you want an extra burst of cold, put in cold water.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do in my kitchen. That's what I need to be doing in my kitchen.
That's what I always do. I put
that's
in,
a good tip.
I keep water bottles in my fridge, so I take the cold one, and it makes it extra cold.
Tip.
It does.
Hey, by the way, this is obviously your last airing of the day. We have sold most of the inventory, just FYI. So remember, you're getting more gumption. You're getting more power. If you've seen the infomercial, or maybe you've seen this at your favorite, little shop, and you can fill in the blanks on your own, those are not as powerful as this. This is the Mac Daddy. So you're getting more power, you're getting more cooling properties, you're getting those wonderful ventilated ducts, so you can really kind of change the direction of the airflow. And for my money, I know it sounds crazy, I do say this about other items, this has been priceless for me. The first time I used this, because I originally had one that I bought, for my kitchen living room, and then I thought, I don't want to keep hauling this upstairs, downstairs. So that's when I got my second one for my master bedroom. And when I tell you Vonabelle has changed my life, it has been, boy, I bet it's been easily a year before I got this where I was sleeping all through the night. I was actually at the point where I would actually have to change my pajama top midnight because it'd wake me up.
Yeah, the heat wake you up. Especially if you're going through the personal summer. If you're going through personal summer, this is your personal cooler.
It's your godsend.
Ladies, this is ours.
It is.
It really does get you cool. So let me just show you the plug a second. So it is a standard plug. You could plug it in there, but here's what's brilliant what they did. So when I turn this way, this is what the plug is. It comes out,
that is so
and
smart.
it's a USB.
Yeah.
So I can keep this here and use a regular plug, but I can also use a portable charger on it. That's why I said you could use this camping. If you put this in the tent, you're the only one with cool air, don't tell anybody.
Right.
But it also means you could take it out on the porch. And you could plug this in. Maybe you have a power strip.
Sure.
Power strips sometimes are coming with USB ports as well as a regular plug-in.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you already have all the ports used, you have the option of using that.
Right.
But think about it, if I can use it here, what else can I use it on?
Oh, yes.
I can run it through my laptop. So now if the kids say, come outside and watch me ride my bike, and you say, no, I have to work, I have business, and besides it's too hot. Plug this into your laptop, because your laptop will take a USB, and then go out on the porch and watch the kids play and ride their bikes, and you can have a cool breeze and do your work and watch your children.
Yeah.
There you go. Now that's a good idea.
Exactly. It's because I talked to my mom, and now everyone here in Florida is going to collectively groan, or in Las Vegas. My mom, I talked to my dad yesterday for Father's Day, and he's like, "Oh, it's been so hot here." I'm like, "How hot, Dad?" "Oh, like 90s." I'm like, "Well, welcome to the party." But my mom was trying to watch my nephew play baseball, and I called her when she was at one of his games. "Oh, I'm dying. It's so hot out here." She was on the little bleachers. So whether you're a soccer mom, a baseball mom or dad, or grandmom, granddad, you know, prepare to make friends, because this could literally be taken to the ballpark or the picnic shelter or even the beach. I don't even care if you're sitting underneath the cabana or the umbrella. It's still hot out there. So this goes wherever you go. It is so genius. It's such a small but mighty. It's about the same size, as Vonabelle indicated, as a tissue box. And remember, are we talking about, you know, cooling your 21 by 22 foot room? No, we're talking about the Goldilocks cool. Your own little personal air condition.
Yeah.
Vonabelle, it's so funny. As a joke, I used to tell my friends, oh, if they could air condition the great outdoors, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
You found a way to do that.
We found a way.
You
Maybe
did.
we just have a minute to turn down the lights again.
Yes, yes,
Can we
yes.
do that? I just want to show you the LED light that's included in here. If we could turn down the lights, then we could see that one more time, because we just have enough time to do that, because that's a great extra feature. So you get 7 LED lights, beautiful colors that you can use as a night light or ambient lighting, relaxing lighting, and that's just included.
Right.
See that beautiful
Thrown in.
light? So if you put it in a baby's room, you get the cool breeze, but you also get the 7 LED lights. Land on the color you love, leave it there, or let it rotate through.
Nice.
And you're going to cool the air between 10 and 20 degrees cooler.
You will.
And also, you mentioned moving room to room. One quick. So if you need to move it, you should dump the water.
Yes, good tip.
And then refill the water where you're going.
Yes, good
because
tip.
it sits in the bottom a little bit, and I don't want it to leak on you.
Yeah.
So, but that's a reason to get more than one, like you said.
Absolutely. Vonabelle, thank you as always. Always great to see you. Don't take it the wrong way. I think of you every night when I go to sleep. I do. I'm like, I thank Vonabelle for this. All right, we are scooting along. And hey, don't forget, we've got a great shipping opportunity today. So we have it's a fabulous day to make your home a little more comfy and concierge-y. You're gonna see a lot of Ellen. I know you've been seeing her throughout the day, but she's got some great items with me. And of course, your shopping cart is open. In the meantime, speaking of which, Ellen, come on out here, girl.
Hello.
I wanna know what skincare you're using, because girl, you look good.
Oh gosh, you've
been here all day.
It's called professional makeup artist.
Sold separately. Individual results will vary. All right, well, Ellen is here. We've had a great day celebrating with you. She'll actually have your final airing of your today's special coming up next hour, which I'm probably gonna be buying. I know I end up sounding like a broken record. My producer—
Shannon's one of my best customers.
I know, Daryl, every time I work with Daryl, he's my producer tonight, he's like, you have to stop shopping. You have to stop shopping. He really does. I swear to you, that's a true story. In the meantime, let's talk about these beautiful sheets. And this is a this day only, so basically it's like another mini today's special. Okay, I don't even care what this is. I want this color.
I know, it's so pretty, isn't it?
I don't care. Oh, wait, do I have no purple? Oh, in my ear. He's like, no, you have purple. I just want you to stop shopping. Because Daryl knows every night I'm like, I bought this, I bought this. I mean, yeah, exactly. He's trying to you know, he's trying to be the boss of me.
Yes.
And good luck. He wouldn't be the first man who tried. I'll leave it at that. Okay, so Ellen will talk about the color. I'm serious, that has got to be the prettiest
It's pretty.
purple.
We're calling it lilac, but
Ellen.
it's beautiful, right? I know. 500 thread count, right? You like it? Yeah, and you know, there's your
that's
colors right there,
perfect.
because we do have blue haze, right? You see that? Look at this. We have the blue haze. I'm sorry, where'd you go? Here you are.
Oh, is that? Okay.
So that's why I want to make sure if this is gray or...
Yeah. Oh, slate. Yeah,
it is
what?
slate.
It really
yes,
is a
that's,
slate.
I couldn't remember. I'm sorry. So this is the
okay.
slate. It's like a really deep blue.
Yeah.
Like a grayed out blue.
Nice.
And then there's that blue haze, which is almost like a teal aqua combo.
It is. That's nice.
The white.
And it's a real optic white,
it
too,
is.
by the way.
And then the sage is very warm. It's a warm sage.
I like
We're
that.
calling that neutral fawn.
Okay.
And then, yeah, it's pretty,
That's
right?
nice.
And then we have the lilac. These have a little hidden secret. but they feel amazing.
Actually, is it that fawn that's going to sell out first, Daryl? Oh, the slate is actually going to be the first one to go.
That's a great color, right?
It is.
It's between a blue and a gray, and I know a lot of guys really like this color.
Oh, for sure. And actually, you know what's interesting about this palette? It's one that I haven't seen us do, which, you know, for me, I like that. Like, as an example, usually when we do purple, maybe that's why I'm like, I guess fawning all over the lilac, is they're usually a lighter palette, but here's what I like about that. Now I can do two-tone dressing. So if I've maybe got, you know, received one of our lavenders, this is the way that you pop it up. It does. Maybe you received one of our grays, which have a tendency to be like a softer dove gray. Then you pop it with the slate. Or maybe, I've also been doing a lot of our aqua colors. This would be perfect with any of your aqua colors.
This is and it's not as bright of an aqua. It's a little more subtle.
It is.
I love the feel of these. These are actually 500 thread count, and they are a blend. So they're actually 60% cotton, 40% microfiber.
Which, you know,
polyester. I love that combo.
Like it when we do that.
I do too.
So let me ask you this. So I get some of the wonderful natural properties of cotton, but then I also get some of the anti-wrinkle properties of microfiber.
Anti-shrink, anti-fade, anti-wrinkle, quicker dry time. And I will say, I really find a blend actually makes the cotton feel silkier and softer against your skin.
No, I would agree.
Nice sheen to these.
It does. It's got a very supple hand to it.
Very much so.
Without... I know we all love microfiber here at HSN. It's the most popular style of sheet. However, sometimes I think they don't have enough body for me.
Yes,
does that make sense?
They puddle. They kind of,
Right.
This
and everybody's different.
A little more substantial. It has a little more of a crisper feel, but still really soft.
Yes.
Now, there's a hidden secret. If you notice, these are called the bed tight sheets. And what we did,
right. I forgot
I want to get right to that because I want you to see, because really, when we read your reviews, you know, I think the biggest struggle for a lot of us with our sheets is fitting the bed.
Oh, for sure.
Fitting the mattress, staying on the mattress, especially when it comes to that fitted sheet.
Okay.
So this is a 4-piece set. You're going to get your flat, your fitted, and your 2 pillowcases. But the fitted sheet is actually really different. And maybe I'm going to move this away so you can see. Look at that.
Oh, I love that.
I know, right? So this is at the head of the bed and the foot of the bed, and it's actually smocked. Do you see that?
Oh, that is the coolest
It is going to grip your mattress and really stay in place. So this is for you if you are sheet challenged, right? There's a lot of us. Now, I want to mention, too, the depth of this, because traditionally, we get an 18-inch accommodation. This one's 19.
Oh,
so
nice.
Adjustable beds.
Right.
I am looking at college dorm beds, which are twin XL. You could get the twin.
You could.
And it would work on a twin XL because of all the stretch here.
Even practical things like, an inflatable bed.
Inflatable beds, adjustable beds that are really hard to fit.
They are indeed. We must not do this very often.
We don't. And you know what, I'm really glad that they did this time, because I've had this in cotton and I've had it in microfiber. I love that we did a blend, because that way, whether you're a microfiber lover or a cotton sheet lover, we're really giving you that perfect balance in between. And this is definitely a solution sheet.
Oh, for sure.
Because so many people struggle with this. And you're going to see this same feature at the top of the bed as well. So
no kidding.
It's at each end of your fitted sheet. And not only do you get that added depth, but you really get the grip. I mean, and I want you to think about, if you're a sewer, just think about how
for heaven's
expensive
sake.
this is to do this.
I mean, it really is, because actually I have a lot of those smock tops, and it's so funny. It seems to be there an added price value when you buy something with that smock. It's kind of a fashion detail, but it's fashion with function. And listen, I love working with Ellen, and we do a lot of shows together, but this will show you how rare it is for us to have something like this. I've never aired anything quite like this with her. I've never aired this with
I think once or twice, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a very specialized sheet, and you know, we need that. And Concierge Collection, we really try to bring an assortment so we really can fit everybody's needs.
We can indeed, and remember, it is a this day only. Now, Ellen has her final airing of our Today's Special coming up that next hour. But just like our today's special, this pricing, this savings, this value adjustment does end at midnight. The other thing is that shopping cart, if you've got it open, that is also one and done. It is no longer valid after midnight. So fill that shopping cart up. I mean, maybe this is your first item of purchase on the day. That means you've already spent, or you are spending that $5 shipping charge, and then the rest of your concierge items, you know, go right in there. But what's so interesting about that, throughout the day we've been disclaiming with the exception of clearance. However, Daryl, I'm okay saying the towels that are a sale price, okay. We have it under good authority that the towels will be grandfathered underneath that shopping cart. For $5. So, you know, see, now he's like, I'm going to double check.
Let me check that again.
Right, exactly. But, okay. Regardless, we'll give you that look with final quantities in just a moment.
I'm loving this.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it really pretty?
That's
and
good.
you know, just as Shannon was saying, sometimes when you see a chic color, it really speaks to you because we really do different assortments. But this is a slate. It's between a blue and a gray. It really balances well with this blue haze, which is like a turquoise type aqua color. Really Caribbean blue, really pretty. The white is perfect. And remember, these sheets are different from any sheets that we offer. And we always talk about our great fitting sheets. And our sheets do fit great.
We do.
But if you have a bed that is really challenging to fit, maybe it's larger, maybe it's really embellished.
Yeah.
Someone I know likes a really embellished bed.
I am Princess in the Pink. Ellen knows.
I've worked with Shannon enough to know.
I have a pillow top mattress. I have not one.
How many layers do you have?
2 feather beds. Yeah, I know. I'm the girl.
Yeah. Oh my.
2 feather beds.
Maybe that's why these sheets are in your show.
Oh man, I'll tell you. Yeah, I don't know why I'm single. High maintenance? No. Table for one? But what's so great about this is it fits a million different situations. Like for someone like me, I'm trying to make the bed on my own. And boy, oh boy, it's a real challenge. Because Ellen knows, and my producer too, it's like, I got back problems, I got hip problems. He's like, we know you've got problems, okay? And it really is. It becomes a challenge for me to make my bed. Mostly, even with the deep pocket sheets that I have from HSN at home, it's like I still have to get them in the right place, and that means I'm holding the mattress up by myself just a little bit longer. So many reasons to try this. I'm in love with this color palette, and many times you've heard me talk about how much I love cotton, but cotton, as much as we like it, it does fade.
And it wrinkles.
And it wrinkles.
And I think I read that as a negative more than anything on a cotton sheet. So this really is a nice blend. You'll love the soft and silky nature of this. It is really drapey, but at the same time, it has a little more structure to it than a microfiber set.
I really
get the best of both worlds, and I want to show you again why you're going to love this sheet, because not only is it going to give you a little more depth in the pocket, it's going to be a pocket that hugs the bed. Do you see how it just kind of pulls everything down towards the center? And what I like about that is if you do have a bed that is adjustable, it pulls and tugs, it requires a little bit deeper of a fit, this is going to be perfect for that. Or if you just like it for the fact, I don't know about you, but when I'm putting on the fitted sheet, do you always put the wrong corner on first?
Yes. Oh,
how about knowing
I didn't even think about
exactly where the head is?
Lord, I'll tell you what, that's incentive enough right there. And it does, because it's like, oh, wait, you know, right?
Yeah, and you walk all the way around the bed, and then you're like, oh, I did it wrong. This is going to actually help you because you'll know a designated end. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
I know. And the thing I like about that we do something like this is the kind of sheet that you find in a specialty catalog.
Yeah, for sure.
You usually have to sacrifice the feel of the sheet, right? It's maybe like a low thread count or it's super expensive.
For sure.
So these are affordable, they're soft.
They are. Hey, just so you know, okay, California King is gone in all colors. Otherwise, it is not a la carte shopping, so you're not paying, you know, price for the pillowcases, then for the flat sheet, then for the fitted sheet. Beautiful fashion colors. I have to say, you girls, if you are a purple and red are my 2 favorite colors.
That is such a pretty.
I am getting this purple. I'm getting this purple. We're calling it lilac in the system, and it really is. Oh, come on. Okay, so there are 9 left in twin. Daryl, how are we doing on the queen size? Because that's what I need. Okay, And the queen we're okay on. I say okay, relatively speaking, because queen is the most popular size choice that we have here at HSN.
Well, and this is a good one too if you do have maybe a air mattress that's at double stack. They're about 20 inches.
Yeah.
This is going to give you a nice fit on something like that. Hard to fit, or just, you know, one that you constantly struggle to make your bed, or you have someone that does.
Definitely. Okay, so an abbreviated look, final look. This is Ellen. Ellen's had a busy day. Remember, the price is no longer valid at midnight. It's really the best of all worlds. If you love those wicking properties of cotton, but you also love the anti-wrinkle, anti-pill, anti-fade, anti-shredding capabilities of microfiber, this is the best of all worlds. And maybe more importantly, if you're someone like me who really does struggle to make your bed, and then when you do go through that effort, you find that you put the fitted sheet on wrong, or it's still just not fitting in the way you want it.
Or it's popping off in the middle of the night. You wake up. You know, I read that more, you know, that is one of the biggest issues when it comes to sheets.
Yeah,
is really getting them to hug and fit the bed. We have a solution for that.
We do indeed. All right, so just remember, your shopping cart is open. So if this is your first concierge item of the day, then you are off to the races. You are off and running. That $5, of course, does open up that shopping cart, and then you can get busy.
Look at this. Look how pretty this is with the sage. You know, and I would say something like this, if this is the sheet for you, you might want to get a couple sets.
For sure.
Because you just said you've never done this. I've only done this once or twice.
For sure.
That we've offered that bed tight design.
I think it's genius. I mean, I really do. 602-923. All the colors are selling pretty evenly, although I will tell you, if history is worth repeating, generally anytime we do a purple or a pink, those always sell out first. Or conversely, if you're thinking for a wedding, for a guy, that fawn, I think, is dead on. Kind of the color of like your favorite pair of khakis.
It is.
Right?
And you can see, I mean, this has that beautiful sateen finish. It has a gloss to it. These are soft and silky. When you get them home, you're going to say, what is this? Is this cotton?
No, you're right.
This microfiber? What is the fabric? It's very soft. It's a nice combination.
It is.
And I will say a 500 thread count is dead on where you want to be.
No,
I always recommend a 400 to 600 thread count, because then the sheets are not too heavy. They're not too light. You're really well into that luxury range, but it's still affordable.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Right?
It's so funny you say that, because if you wouldn't have told me it was a blend, I'd be with the rest of the class.
It's hard to tell,
I'd be
right?
Like, what am I wrong with this?
I had to check my notes.
Yeah, for sure.
What are these again?
Well, Janine is calling us in New Hampshire. Janine, it's Ellen and Shannon. Hi.
Hi, how are you tonight?
We are great. Oh, Janine, you have been busy. I hear you got 2 of these different colors.
I did. I got the lilac and the blue.
Oh.
And,
a woman after my own heart.
Yeah, that's a beautiful color.
I love the part where they'll fit my adjustable mattress.
Yes.
Oh, great. Oh, good. I know, Janine, we get a lot of requests for that.
Yeah, we do. And Janine, because my parents have an adjustable bed, and they're wonderful, but boy, it's hard to find sheets for them, isn't it?
It is so hard. Every morning I wake up and that one corner is always pulled off, and it's just so frustrating.
Exactly. Oh, Janine, I'm so excited for you. I know I'm going to be shopping if there are any of these left myself, and I hope you enjoy them. And of course, the added bonus, in addition to the perfect fit, is just how soft they feel, right?
You're going to be really happy when you feel these too, Janine. I think you're going to love the softness. Did you get this blue, or did you get the slate? Did you get the blue haze here, or did you get the slate?
I did. I did. I love it.
Oh, yes. So pretty.
Well, Janine, sweet dreams out there in New Hampshire. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You do the same. Thank you, Janine.
I'm so glad we could help Janine.
I know.
That's why we do things like this.
I want to see that slate with the lilac.
I want to see that too. That's what I was thinking.
Now I'm thinking, okay, Janine, you're making me spend more money, and my producer is already scolding me. I love that too. Oh, good call to Janine. Look at that beautiful sheen. Daryl, you know that I'm going to end up buying both of these.
Daryl thought she got this color.
I don't even know
Let's
why.
Look at it
you know, he tries so hard. You know, he's like, get it for me for Father's Day.
That is just, look at how pretty this color is.
Oh, that's not, oh yeah, it looks great with that too.
It really is so pretty.
Yeah. Janine, I think you're gonna love, love, love that lilac. We really have not done any purple that I have seen quite like, it really is a lilac.
It looks like it should be fragrant. That's how pretty and authentic it is.
It really
Honestly,
does.
it's that
that's
pretty.
a good analogy. All right, so Ellen has one more item with me, and then she'll be with me for most of the hour next hour. That's where we'll showcase the final look at our very best value of the day.
If you're a hot sleeper, you gotta tune in.
Yes, for sure. Amongst so many other concierge items to help you fill up the rest of that shopping cart, since you've already paid for your shipping and handling fee. So we're gonna move along, keep those calls coming.
Yes.
And I was talking, Ellen wasn't even in the room, and I own these cooling pillows, and it was so funny. The girls are like, you know you're not on the air, right? Every time they're like, no, the camera is not in here. You can like, take it down a notch. I mean, it's really true.
People will do that. They'll ask me about something, and then
right, and I'm like,
it's just automatic. It just comes out.
Yeah. You gotta get these cooling pillows. And I was going on and on and on. All right, so those are actually technically coming up next hour, but of course, you're certainly welcome to go ahead and make that purchase. Stop by and say hi to us. I love that you're spending part of your post-Father's Day Monday night with us. We love having you here. Ellen, I think this was meant to be, first and foremost, I'm not gonna bury the lead. The bath towels pay for the purchase, and we'll show you the if purchase separately. Lowest price in history, even beyond when it was offered as a one-day only thingamajiggy. $52.95, you're getting this mountain of makeover pillows, the mountain of makeover pillows, for basically less than you would spend for just the bath towels. Those are a $60 value. The hand towels, another $40, and then the washcloths, another $30. It does go in your shopping cart. And we triple checked, because when Ellen and I were discussing the show prior to this broadcast, we both assumed that the shopping cart would not apply because it's basically a half off sale. It is a half off sale, so we thought, oh, no shopping cart. The shopping cart does work on this. Ellen, I've done this with you one other time, and do you know, I've been thinking about these towels ever since. I have to wash towels again tonight because I'm very weird about my sheets. I'm very weird about my towels.
You're not alone in that.
I am, and right? I refuse to use a towel more than once because especially in Florida, it gets what I call the towel stink. Because it's very humid here. Yes. And the thing is, if it ever has driven you absolutely bananas where you use a towel and then the next day you try to use the towel and it's got, I don't know, like a little funk, you know? It's not really dry. It seems almost mildewy, you know what I mean? There's kind of, that's what I mean, but kind of that towel stink, right?
This really is an amazing set. It's a big set, first of all. It's all 100% cotton, but these are towels that are infused with silver. And if you're a fan of silver, like I am, you know, we use silver all kinds of ways on our body, in our body. It's an all-natural element, but what it can do for your towels when added is it makes your towel antimicrobial, antibacteria.
Say that again.
These towels actually have silver that fights bacteria. That'll lead to decay and mold and mildew in your towel and odors, right?
Right, but the big question we get, and I'll play devil's advocate, are they scratchy?
No.
Do I feel it?
You don't smell it, you don't feel it. You
Can
just
I wash it out?
100% cotton? No. And it's all natural. These are actually even tested by Okotex, and they have that rating where it's toxic free. So these are 100% cotton. They're fluffy, they're soft. You're getting 12 pieces. They're soft, absorbent against your skin. And we love cotton because it's naturally absorbent and it feels great against your skin.
It does.
But this is what's different. The silver door in here is going to effectively control bacteria, leading to odors, decay, and discoloration in your towels. How great is that?
I know.
You've got the reliable, long-lasting antibacterial, microbial properties, and it keeps your towels fresher longer. So if you don't wash your towels every day, if you're washing them once a week or twice a week, this is going to help to keep that that towel fresher longer, because on the surface of the towel, you actually have something that's actively fighting against bacteria and odors. You think about a towel's personal, right? It's your most intimate linen.
Oh, you bet it is.
Very, very important that you have that feature. The other thing that I love about it is it's natural. It's not a toxin, it's not a chemical. This is safe and non-toxic, so safe for your family, safe for you. And we have beautiful colors, and we have someone's running around color matching, and it really is a great idea with our sheets.
Whenever they work with me, where's she going now?
Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Shannon magically paired up all the sheets that maybe you picked up with your new towels for your bath.
Right.
So
why not?
We have it in the sage green.
Right.
This one, we're calling this lavender.
Right.
So you put that lilac with it.
You see my whole point? Lilac.
Yeah.
So if you've got like a different, you know,
nice. It brightens everything up.
It does. Okay, so there's my lilac from, you know,
Look at the
little
rose.
This Day Only. Everybody's been going bananas for this rose. I don't ever remember having a rose towel.
Yeah, it's very rare that we get that, and it's been our #1 seller lately. The blue is nice. It's like a light, almost like a Wedgwood blue.
Right.
At the end, we have the beige. That's your beige. It's like a nice neutral.
The beige.
Down below with the slate sheet is a dark charcoal gray towel. Those are great. You know, I'm sending my son to college here in a few weeks. This is the definite towel for college right there.
Oh, for sure.
That beautiful deep dark chocolate.
If you
charcoal.
asked your average college student, hey, when did you wash the towels? They're like,
what? Did we, what?
Do you have washer?
Right. Then this one we're calling taupe. I like this one. It reminds me of like a driftwood color
or
like a soft chocolate.
I like that.
This is called coral, but it's really kind of a berry.
Yeah,
right?
It's definitely more of a berry.
You're white, classic.
White, optic white.
And then how about the aqua?
Nice.
Beautiful and fresh. I want to mention a couple things. These are big. These are oversized. You're getting 4 of each size, 4 of your bath, 4 of your hand towels, which, by the way, the hand towel is one of the dirtiest things in your home. Did you know that? Because it hangs in a bath that multiple people use, and it's wet all the time. So you're getting 4 of those. So you can change those out, and you're getting 4 washcloths. And if you look at silver towels online, there's a big market for silver-infused washcloths. And you know why? Because this is what you're using on your face. And you think about all the creams and all the things that we're putting on all our skincare, right?
Sure.
You don't want to buy all that expensive skincare and then put bacteria on your face. So this is going to help to keep your washcloth fresher. And look at how big the towels.
Oh, that's
30
oversized.
by 54 inches.
Wow.
That's one of the biggest in terms of a set bath towel we've ever done.
Oh, for sure. And remember, we'll show you that if purchased separately again. It is a half-off sale, which is cuckoo. It does, so the bath towels alone, and by the way, we are very conservative on those retail estimates. I'll just tell you that right now.
For sure, yes.
So that's what we consider a $60 value, $40 value on the hand towels, and then another $30 value on the washcloths. Remember, they work back beautifully to our This Day Only sheet set that I know a lot of you are still calling on. So I guess the big thing for me is, we ask, when's the last time you replaced your pillow? When's the last time you replaced your towels? And it's time. It just is. Arguably, because you just saw that if purchased separately, for less than you would spend for just the bath towels, you are getting an entire wardrobe. You're getting an entire makeover. Do you know for $17.65 on your credit card, if you have someone going off to college, boy, they're set, because it's literally a whole makeover.
The perfect set for college, honestly. Not only that, you know, I was recently shopping on a wedding registry. Maybe you have a wedding coming up. I will tell you that wedding registry, it was sold by the piece, those towels. I could have bought 2 towels for this.
Oh, I know.
2. You're getting 12. And I love that the quality
and you know
of
what?
these.
I bet those weren't antimicrobial.
No.
I bet they weren't.
And that's what's different about these. This is a high-tech towel. It's a smart towel. It's a towel that stays fresher longer. And if it's not only just the humidity in your bathroom, if it's not only just how long you can go without washing your towel, maybe it's this. Have you ever left your towels in the washer too long?
Oh, yes, you're right.
You can never get that smell out.
You're absolutely
right. So just to have
that's funny.
a towel that has that built-in fighting odors and bacteria and freshness. And here's the thing, you won't know it's there. The towels don't feel any different. They don't have a weird smell. They're not scratchy. You can see this beautiful, soft, 100% cotton loops. And keep in mind, too, these have never been laundered. So when you get them home, they're going to fluff up.
They will. And I won't say, Daryl, maybe you know her. Somebody that I know said that her boy stinks. Okay, so Daryl, now I can say you said it. Even a person, he's like, no, my boy stinks. I mean, Charlie's like, yeah, my boy does too. So forget the towel. So, and he's also the little boy who leaves the wet towels on the floor.
Yes, and
so,
it's summer, and that is going to happen even more.
Right.
Yes.
So I leave it for, you know, fill in the blanks on your own.
Yes. So your guest room, your kids' room, if you haven't, your towel you use every day.
Yes, you do.
It's super, super important.
You do.
There's one other little feature I want to mention. Did you know we actually even pre-wash the decorative Dobby so that it doesn't shrink when you wash these towels over time. This is a great buy today.
Yeah, it
nice
really
way
is.
to update your towel.
For sure. And you know what? 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. The crazy thing is you could use them, launder them, use them, and if you decide, hey, I don't see any difference, send them back. You will refund your money. But chances are you've already paid for that shopping cart. So
new towels make me happy.
Not? Don't they?
They really do make a difference. If you haven't changed them out in a while, get yourself a new set of towels. It really is. It's the little things in life.
It absolutely is. Because I was telling you, it would probably certainly reduce the number of times that I'm washing the towels in my house. So you're actually coming back next hour.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to talk
lots of goodies. Yes, we are. So Ellen is going to be back next hour with our final look at our today's special. Hey, don't hang up on her this day only sheets. I'm going to be getting mine in the lilac, and the pillows. Okay, I wish I could see your face when you get these at home and you just touch them. I mean, forget putting your hot little head on them. Forget putting your, hot little hips on them. I actually sleep with these underneath my hips because I get so warm, but I have back issues, so I need a lot of support, Matt Davis. Are you here for me?
I am here for you.
Are you here for me?
Emotionally,
yes.
I am here for you.
That's good.
And that's all that matters.
I'm glad to know that someone is.
You've got a friend in me.
See, what's not to love? All right, so Matt Davis is back with us, and no, it's not karaoke with the stars, but it is a great way to add a little illuminated cachet to your home.
Yes.
And beyond that, a safety factor, because let's be honest, there's something about those $1-million homes, the really nice homes that have that landscape lighting, et cetera, that it looks more expensive. It's easier to see the house number. I live in a townhome development where literally every house looks alike, and unless you can see the numbers for the pizza delivery guy or the Uber guy, you're kind of stuck. But more importantly, I have actually read and heard that if a light comes on, it's actually more of a deterrent for someone who might be up to no good. Is that true?
100%. 100%.
Wow.
This is about safety and security around the house. If you want to know if somebody's outside your house in the dark, you don't need to leave a light on all night. You don't have to pay an electrician or somebody to come dig trenches to run wires outside. You've got Mr. Beams. Mr. Beams has been a huge customer pick at HSN. I'm so happy to be back with the Net Bright series from HSN and Mr. Beams. You're getting a 2-pack, so I want you to know.
Okay.
Remember, you're getting 2. And what's exciting about these is not just that they're beautiful, they're bright motion lights, but Shannon, they speak to each other.
Oh, neat.
They talk to one another without wires, completely wireless.
Yeah.
But when something moves in front of this, within 30 feet, boom, the light's gonna come on.
Nice.
But it doesn't stop there. It sends a signal to all of its friends that are on the same channel that, hey, alert, alert, Daryl's in the backyard. Daryl's in the backyard, or somebody's in the backyard, and all the lights turn on. So the entire backyard lights up right away. The front yard, the side yard, back by the boat deck. You can mount these on trees. You can mount them on fence posts. You can mount them on the deck, in the backyard, wherever you want to mount them. You don't need wires.
Do you know what? I'm so glad we have this feature still, because one of the things I forgot to ask you is how many of these can I, get to talk to each other?
Absolutely.
So up to 50?
50. You can have 50 lights built, connected together without wires.
No wires.
If you spent a few $100, you could call an electrician, get the wire, and he digs a trench out in your backyard, and he places this on a post somewhere, and you have one security light for a couple $100, and it stays right in that spot. It never moves around. But the Mr. Beams, you can mount these in just minutes. We give you the hardware. You can mount them upside down, right side up. They're weatherproof, and they're battery powered. Now, When I say battery powered, A, you think, oh, they're not powerful. No, these are over 200 lumens.
Yeah.
B, you say, oh, it's going to eat batteries? No, 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 mon frere. This is LED technology. Never change a bulb. And one set of batteries, Shannon, will last over 1 year of average use. One set of batteries.
That's great.
So not only do these communicate together wirelessly, which no other security lights that I know of can do that, but they are super, super bright and super, super easy to use. These are the lights that I trust for my family in a backyard.
Nice.
And I'm telling you, you get these home and you're going to find out why. We've sold tens of thousands and they're a huge customer.
You know what? I need to get these for my parents because everybody knows, or most of you know, I'm from a farm family. I'm the only one who moved away. So the only way that you can see what's going on in the yard is my parents actually keep their yard light on all night long.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a little much. I mean, basically, you just need light if there's a raccoon or deer or the teenagers getting home
somebody
late. Exactly. Getting home,
sneaking out or in.
Curfew.
Yeah, exactly.
But they also have a lot of ground to cover, a lot of property.
Oh, yeah.
So instead of cash in the trash, they don't have to have that yard light on all the time.
That's exactly right.
This goes where you need it to go, on the front door, the back door, by the garage. Maybe it is a property where you've got the machine shed or the barn or anywhere. I mean, to me, it's genius. And the fact that you're not worrying about a separate power bill, installation, wiring, electrical. We'll show you that videotape again because
absolutely.
I think, and certainly we will lower the lights and we do what we can.
Yeah, we'll do a demonstration here in a second, but the video really shows it. Look at this.
Too.
You're walking the dog. You walk the dog, the lights come on automatically. If you pull up into the driveway, in your car tonight and the lights come on, they welcome you home. The lights are there for you. It's like somebody turned the lights on for me. They're welcoming me home. I want you guys to see a demonstration. We have our set of lights. Those are the lights that are on the table. But take a look. We're going to take a picture of our studio. It's going to be really black, and I apologize, but look at this.
All right.
Now look
to all of my engineers who are now freaking out, okay, we lost power.
Look at this. I walked back here. We have a couple sets of our Mr. Beams back here, and look at this. I am lit up, boy. And I know it's hard to see on TV, but basically one of these lights I set off, and it set out a signal to every light in this zone.
That's neat.
This could be your backyard, your front yard, your side yard. It's like having the security system, Shannon. It really is a security system. If you're sitting at home right now watching your favorite host in the world, or is Guy's gone. No, if you're watching Shannon, that was too easy.
That was an easy one.
If you're watching Shannon tonight on your screen and all of a sudden all these lights come on in your backyard, you're going to know somebody's moving around out there. Somebody's creeping around out there, right? I mean, take a look at how super bright these are. I don't know if you can really tell. Each one of these lights covers 400 square feet.
Oh, wow.
Look at how super bright they are. And as you pull them back, of course, they cover a larger area. Amazing, amazing, versatile lights. I love Mr. Beams.
Absolutely. Hey, just remember, well, obviously it makes sense to buy more than one set because if you're like most of us, you probably have more than one spot where you want these, you know, pool, patio, backyard, front door, back door, garage, I mean, whatever it might be. And remember, you don't have to worry about installation. You don't have to worry about hidden costs. If the batteries are lasting about a year, that's wonderful. You don't even have to think about the batteries for about a year. I mean,
I love it.
And then it will take up to 50 individual units. So most of you are going to want more than one. It's almost like a buy one, get one. It's less than $10. It's free shipping to get these at home. See, if you're going to prove that these are waterproof, right?
I am not afraid.
You're not messing around.
And I know where you're from.
Yeah,
that's why we put ice in the water for the first time. If you're in Minnesota.
Minnesota with the long O.
Minnesota or Duluth or wherever up there. Oh, yeah. Or if you're from, Fargo.
Duluth.
You know? But Duluth. But look at that. If you're up if you just got done with a real cold winter and you want to know, is this going to be okay? This is not only weather resistant, it's weatherproof. Yeah, so it's going to be waterproof, weatherproof, snowproof, ice-proof, whatever you want to throw at it. The Mr. Beams is going to be there year after year after year. Yeah. And I love what you're saying, Shannon, because I know that we had a caller the last time we were on earlier today, just one show, and she called in and said, I got these a couple years ago, and I just called in to get it more
Yeah,
because
you
I want to
should.
extend that,
should.
protection.
Oh, look at
look at the entire front yard.
Nice.
Just lights up. It's not one light where you know somebody can play hide and seek with you.
No.
No. It lights up the entire yard. And look, there's some mounted to trees. There's some mounted to the fence post because you don't have to run a wire.
No,
you don't have to drill any holes. You don't have to call an electrician. It's so simple, so easy.
That's
You're
so
gonna love
smart.
it.
You know, speaking of being from up north, I mean, my brother and my sister-in-law, they've got a very long driveway. So in Minnesota, with the time change, by the time the bus gets home for the kids, it's dark.
Exactly.
And poor little Hunter and Lexi, yeah, the yard light's on, but where the bus drops them off the end of the driveway, it's dark.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's dark. You could put one, I mean.
And there's no electricity out there.
And there's no electricity, but there are fences.
Right.
So if you could mount this on a fence post, it's perfect. And I still remember those days.
Idea.
I mean, where the bus would get home, like same thing at my parents' farm. The front yard would be illuminated, but where the bus would drop me off, and then it's like, you know, you're kind of stumbling around.
Who's in the woods? What's in the woods, you know?
I mean, it's something to be aware of.
Is that what you have in Minnesota, Wolverine?
Actually, they do.
Really?
Have you heard of our basketball team?
That was a total guess.
Yeah. No.
That was just a guess. These are completely adjustable, by the way. We give you the screws and everything for the mounting base. You can mount these under the eaves and tighten them with no tools required to just tighten it there. And again, remember, if you're just joining us, you're saying, wait a minute, where are the wires? These are completely wireless, but they're networked. They talk to one another. So again, if you see our 4 units here in front of Shannon, these 4 units and this unit are on the same channel. And I wanted to tell you a little bit more about that. There are 4 channels built inside each one of these. So you can have up to 50 lights on each channel. So if you wanted, you could have zone 1 in the front yard, 50 lights. Zone 2 in the side yard, maybe 10 lights. Zone 3 in the backyard. So you could have customized zones of security. Lighting when and where you need it the most. And it's going to keep you and your family safe and secure no matter how dark it gets, no matter how bad the weather is. Even in power outages, these are going to function for you. So think about that as well.
I know I'm telling a lot of Minnesota stories, but it is actually a legitimate problem. They have like these whole ice house communities, and they have to lock up the little sheds because people do steal things.
Ice fishing.
Ice fishing.
That's right, ice
and
fishing. I've seen that on TV.
You could, exactly, grumpy old man, exactly. You could, if you do have something like that, it doesn't have to be an ice house or a fish house, but we all have, whether it's a shed, a storage facility, a pod, whatever it might be. I have read that light is more of a deterrent for someone who might be up to no good than even sometimes an alarm system.
That's right.
So you don't have to be home. You don't have to be in the fish house, the storage area. I mean, it comes on, and then the automatic assumption is somebody's either home, or B, somebody's going to see what I'm doing if somebody's around anyway.
Which I don't want.
Which I don't want. So remember, it's your first line of defense. It's the easiest and the most affordable thing that you can do because there's really no hidden costs here.
No, there's no hidden costs.
Zero.
Look at that. That entire beautiful, those are huge houses. I'm a little jealous with these houses up there.
They're gorgeous.
But look how gorgeous they are.
Yeah.
And those houses are protected with Mr. Beams. It's a security system. It's safety and security. And again, these are going to stay on for about 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
When it's dark and it sees somebody move or something move within 30 feet, it's going to stay on for about 30 seconds. Now, in the studio here, I've kind of fooling it to think that it's dark because obviously it doesn't go on during the day.
Right.
So at night, when it sees motion, boom, the lights are going to come on automatically. So you're going to know if you're sitting inside, if you're preparing dinner for the family, and all of a sudden the side lights goes on, and you see a bunch of light, you're like, wait a minute, somebody's out there. What's going on? Maybe it's somebody friendly coming to bring you some wassail. That was good. I thought that was good. That was a very Christmassy thing. Or bring you some beautiful sheet sets or something like Ellen Bunner. But I'll tell you, my friend Julie Truster has these because she has a detached garage and she didn't have electricity in there.
It's perfect.
And I've seen her house and she has a side driveway where you pull in, like you say. And it's all dark. And we all work all different kinds of nights.
We do.
My mother-in-law is 85 years old, bless her heart, lives alone. loves living alone.
Sure.
Doesn't really let me come over very much.
Yeah.
She goes bowling and she comes home at night, and now she has her Mr. Beams. They turn on automatically.
They do.
It's like they welcome her home.
Yeah.
And it gives her that safety and security.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's so nice. I still remember when my grandmother was alive. She, you know, because it was expensive. She was on a fixed income, as many of us are, and she couldn't afford to keep the yard light on all night anymore. So when I was going over to see her, she'd always like, oh, Shannon, make sure that you give me a call so that I can turn the lights on.
Right,
because it was, again, especially in a farm area, it's, you know, there's nothing but sky.
It's dark and creepy.
It's dark.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she had to be awake, and, you know, you hate to wake her up if she took a little nap or whatever. It's just, it's smart for so many different reasons. So if you want it, set of 2, you're probably going to want more than one set for like most of us. We're actually, I didn't realize we were calling this dark brown. It actually looks black. I mean, it's a real dark brown.
If you look, it's funny because I use the light itself so it's so bright. You see it?
Oh, no, I
see that? It's like a bronzy brown.
Kind of like an espresso bean, you know, because an espresso bean is really deep and dark and decadent, like me.
Absolutely it is.
You and your wassail.
And it's delicious. Absolutely. But, you know, I keep waiting for these lights to go off, but we have motion going on, so these lights are staying on, which is fine. Again, as long as somebody or something is moving around out there, these are going to stay on. Get them home. Get at least one set. Get them home and try. I know you're going to be checking back with hsn.com. And next time I'm on with Mr. Beams, call up and let me know what you think. I know you're going to love them.
We would love that. Go get yourself a platter or wassail and
I'm going to go have a glass of mead.
Oh, nice. Wow. Pulling one from the Renaissance Handbook
thank you very
tonight.
much.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt Davis.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
I'll save you some mead.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
We all need mead.
And a cup of grog while you're at it.
Don't throw grog at me.
All right. Well, if you were trying to get through on our sheet set, remember, just like our today's special, this price is only good now. Only good now. It does expire at midnight, and of course, it is shopping cartable for less than $20, and that is a blend. So you really get the best of all worlds. You get the best of the wicking properties of cotton, which I personally love, but then you also get the anti-wrinkle, anti-pill, anti-fade, anti-shrinkage capabilities of microfiber. So it has a nice weight to it, less than $20 to get it at home, 602-923. I do believe the California King and the Twin both are gone, but now